Unveiling hidden history. For centuries we've been taught that Christopher Columbus discovered America. But what if I told you that a great civilization might have reached the Americas thousands of years before him? What if this civilization was none other than the ancient Egyptians? This question might seem impossible, even crazy at first. From hieroglyphic carvings in Brazil to traces of cocaine and nicotine in Egyptian mummies, and architectural similarities between pyramids in both continents, there are clues that could rewrite history. But why has this truth been hidden from us? Could powerful organizations be suppressing the knowledge that ancient civilizations were far more advanced than we've been told? One of the strangest discoveries supporting the theory of Egyptians in America comes from, of all places, the jungles of Brazil. Deep in these lands, shrouded in mystery and covered in dense rainforest, lies a place called Pedra da Gávea. Now, Pedra da Gávea is a massive mountain, towering over the surrounding landscape, and carved into its face are a series of inscriptions that have baffled archaeologists and historians for centuries. Why? Because these inscriptions closely resemble Egyptian hieroglyphs. Some researchers who dared to entertain the possibility have analyzed these carvings and claim they refer to an Egyptian pharaoh, a name lost to the sands of time, Sufahu. Could it be possible that ancient Egyptians sailing across vast oceans reached the shores of South America and left these inscriptions behind? The Brazilian government, for reasons unknown, has never conducted a full investigation into this discovery. Why the silence? Why the lack of curiosity? Are they hiding something from us? The evidence is there, etched into the very rock, waiting to be deciphered. We must demand answers. The truth, hidden for so long, must come to light. One of the strongest pieces of evidence suggesting that Egyptians may have had contact with America comes from an unexpected source, their own mummies. These preserved bodies, meticulously prepared for the afterlife, hold within them a secret. In 1992, a German scientist named Dr. Svetlana Balabanova conducted a series of groundbreaking tests on ancient Egyptian mummies. The results sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Large amounts of nicotine and cocaine were found in their remains. This discovery was so unexpected, so out of place, that many dismissed it as an error, a contamination of the samples. But the findings were replicated, the tests repeated, and each time the result was the same. Nicotine and cocaine, substances alien to the old world, present in the bodies of ancient Egyptians. But here's the problem. In ancient times, nicotine and cocaine were only found in the Americas. These substances, native to the tobacco and coca plants of the New World, were unknown in Africa and Europe until after Columbus's voyages. So how did they end up in the bodies of Egyptian mummies? This means that either Egyptians were importing these substances from America, sailing across the Atlantic long before Columbus, or they had some direct connection with the continent. The presence of these substances in Egyptian mummies is a puzzle that challenges everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. When we think of pyramids, our minds immediately go to the iconic structures of Egypt, rising from the desert sands, a testament to the ingenuity and architectural prowess of the ancient Egyptians. But what if I told you that thousands of miles away, across the Atlantic Ocean, another civilization built pyramids that share uncanny similarities with their Egyptian counterparts? The Maya and Aztecs of Central America, separated by vast oceans and seemingly insurmountable geographical barriers, constructed pyramids that bear striking resemblances to the Egyptian pyramids, both in their form and function. Is this merely a coincidence, as mainstream scholars would have us believe, or is there a deeper connection, a shared knowledge that transcends time and space? The pyramids of Mexico and Guatemala, like those in Egypt, are all aligned with specific astronomical directions, pointing towards the stars, marking the solstices and equinoxes. In both cultures, religious ceremonies were performed on pyramid staircases, rituals designed to connect with the divine, to appease the gods, to ensure the prosperity of their people. And both cultures, separated by vast distances, used highly precise architecture, incorporating complex mathematical calculations, demonstrating a level of sophistication that continues to astound modern engineers. Some researchers believe that a group of ancient Egyptians, perhaps driven by a thirst for exploration or fleeing political turmoil, may have traveled to Central America and influenced the rise of the Mayan civilization. Chapter 4: The Dark Secret of the Grand Canyon. A discovery hidden by the U.S. government. The Grand Canyon, A natural wonder of the world, carved by the relentless power of the Colorado River over millions of years, holds within its depths a secret so profound, so shocking, that it has been suppressed for over a century. In 1909, the Arizona Gazette, a reputable newspaper, published a report that sent shockwaves through the archaeological community. The article claimed that a team of archaeologists, exploring the remote and unexplored regions of the Grand Canyon, had stumbled upon a discovery that could rewrite history. Deep within a cave, hidden from prying eyes, they found the remains of an unknown civilization, a civilization that bore all the hallmarks of ancient Egypt. What they found was unlike anything seen before in North America. Sphinx-like statues, carved with the unmistakable features of the Egyptian Sphinx, guarded the entrance to the cave. Inside, the archaeologists discovered sarcophagi, intricately carved and painted, containing mummies that looked eerily Egyptian, their bodies preserved using techniques uncannily similar to those employed in ancient Egypt. But the most intriguing discovery was yet to come. The walls of the cave were covered in carvings, an unknown script that closely resembled Egyptian hieroglyphs. But then, something strange happened, something that has fueled conspiracy theories for decades. Shortly after the news of this incredible discovery broke, the US government, citing national security concerns, suddenly declared the area a restricted zone and halted further research. Why? What were they hiding? The sudden silence surrounding the Grand Canyon discovery is deafening. Many believe that the US government is actively suppressing evidence of ancient Egyptian presence in North America. Chapter 5. The experiment that proved Egyptians could have sailed to America. One of the biggest arguments against this theory is that Egyptians supposedly lacked the tools, the navigational skills, the seafaring vessels to cross the Atlantic Ocean. They were, after all, a river civilization comfortable navigating the Nile, but surely incapable of venturing out into the vast and treacherous open ocean. Or so the skeptics would have us believe. But in 1970, a Norwegian explorer named Thor Heyerdahl, a man driven by a thirst for adventure and a desire to challenge conventional wisdom, decided to put this idea to the test. He built a reed boat called Ra 2, based on ancient Egyptian designs using the same materials, the same techniques, the same rudimentary tools that would have been available to the ancient Egyptians. His goal was audacious: to sail from Africa to South America, to retrace the journey that many believed impossible. And what happened next astonished the world. Thor Heyerdahl, with his crew of intrepid explorers, set sail on the Ra 2, their fragile vessel battling the elements, the wind and the waves, the scorching sun and the perilous storms. For 57 days they sailed, guided by the stars, their courage tested at every turn, and against all odds, they succeeded. The Ra 2, a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians, reached the shores of Barbados, proving that a transatlantic voyage was not only possible, but well within the capabilities of ancient seafarers. Chapter 6. Is history being hidden from us? When we step back and look at the bigger picture, when we piece together the fragments of evidence scattered across continents and buried beneath layers of misinformation, a shocking picture emerges. Egyptian-like inscriptions in Brazil, a testament to the reach of this ancient civilization. Traces of nicotine and cocaine in Egyptian mummies, substances native to the Americas, hinting at contact that has been erased from our history books. Striking pyramid similarities in two continents, separated by vast oceans, suggesting a shared knowledge, a connection that transcends time and space. Mysterious discoveries in the Grand Canyon, artifacts that could rewrite history, suddenly silenced, hidden from public view by powerful forces. And finally, the Ra 2 expedition, proving that a transatlantic voyage was not only possible, but well within the capabilities of ancient seafarers. Is this all just a series of coincidences, or is there something more at play here? Is this enough evidence to believe that ancient Egyptians really made contact with America, or is there still more that remains hidden from us? The truth is out there. If Egyptians really did reach America, then everything we know about history would have to change. Our textbooks would be rewritten, our museums reorganized, our understanding of the past completely transformed. Maybe the reason this information has been hidden is that scientists and world powers don't want to rewrite history. What do you think? Could it be possible that ancient Egyptian civilization was far more advanced than we imagined, capable of feats that defy our current understanding of history? If you want to uncover more hidden secrets, to explore the mysteries of the past, to challenge the official narrative, then subscribe to the Secret Organization YouTube channel. Together we will delve into the shadows, seeking answers, questioning everything, uncovering the truth that has been hidden from us for far too long.